All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here tonight at Hustedde Gymnasium for our girls basketball senior night. I was asked yesterday to do this for our girls, and I take this as a tremendous honor to be asked to honor our senior girl basketball players this year. I've known both of these young ladies for a long time. They both had older brothers that came through the school, and so I've known them, and I've got to see them grow and mature into exceptional young ladies, and this is really an honor for me to be out here in front of you all. So our first basketball player tonight is Camille Groman. Camille is the daughter of Paul Groman and Laura Giles. She's a member of St. Peter and Paul Parish in Waterloo. Her activities include 4 years of volleyball, basketball, and soccer, a member of FFA, National Honor Society, Students Activities Board, and SCOPE. Her plans for the future include studying education or occupational therapy. Camille's favorite basketball memory is getting to play varsity with her sister for the last 3 years. Our first senior is Camille Groman. And our second senior tonight is Claire Higgerson. Claire is the daughter of Nathan and Carrie Higgerson. She is a member of St. Peter and Paul Parish in Waterloo. Her activities include varsity basketball, and she's a member of the National Honor Society, SCOPE, Campus Ministry, and Student Activities Board. Her plans for the future include studying to become a nurse at Benedictine College. Claire's favorite basketball memory is going to 4 overtimes and winning against Roxana at the Waterloo Holiday Tournament. Congratulations again to our senior girl basketball players, and good luck in your future. gentlemen, welcome to Hustedde Gymnasium at Gibault Catholic High School for tonight's senior night between the Dupo Lady Tigers and your Gibault Lady Hawks. Please rise as we pray. God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event and all that we do. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace that you provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. And now please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Gibault Jr., Hope Chambers. Now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Dupo Lady Tigers. Junior guard, number 1, Addison Mitchell. Junior guard, number 11, Lily McManus. Senior guard, number 12, Kaylin Woods. Senior guard, number 15, Caitlin Townsend. And sophomore forward, number 20, Kira Prater. And now for your Gibault Lady Hawks. Sophomore guard, number 15, Olivia Biffer. Junior forward, number 12, Carmen Groman. Junior center, number 34, Hope Chambers. Senior forward, number 13, Claire Higgerson. And senior guard, number 32, Camille Roman. Hawks are coached by Barry Parks, assisted by Tim Parks and Paul Groman. The officials for tonight's contest are Joseph Banks, Frederick Chandler, and Corey Leonard.
Good evening and welcome to Father Edwin H. Hustedde Gymnasium on the campus of Gibault Catholic High School on the west side of beautiful Waterloo, Illinois. With Maggie Malone handling all things production, I am Kurt Pullman, and together we bring you this Gibault Girls game from Dennis Reeder Court. This late addition to the schedule allowed for the Lady Hawks Parent Senior Night to occur. Camille Groman, Claire Higgerson, and their parents were celebrated at the top of this broadcast. The Gibault squad sits at a 12-13 record, while their foe tonight, the Dupo Tigers, take the hardwood with a record of 7-12. Carmen Groman is going to be participating in the jump ball with Kira Prater of Dupo, and it's controlled by the Hawks. Camille Groman, Biffer to Higgerson, cross court to Camille Groman. Higgerson in the corner to Carmen Groman. Ball goes inside the chamber. She puts up a shot, has it knocked away by Prater, and the Tigers bring it up the floor. Ball tries to go down low to Lily McManus, and it's knocked out of bounds. Tipped out by the Hawks. Kaylin Woods of Dupo will look to inbound. Mitchell drives baseline to Prater, who makes the bucket.
Dupo basket, number 20, Kira Prater.
Dupo strikes first. Carmen Groman in the corner to Camille Groman. To Olivia Biffer. Has the ball knocked away by Kaylin Woods. She gathers it in. Pass to Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. Back to Camille. Cross court to Claire Higgerson. It goes off her hands and out of bounds. Turnover with 6:51 to go in the first quarter. Addison Mitchell carries it up the floor for the Lady Tigers. She gets around Camille Groman. Out to Townsend. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell brings her on to the top. To Townsend near midcourt. Townsend brings it to the left side. One-hand bounce pass inside to Prater. Prater up top to Woods. Woods feeds it outside to Mitchell. Mitchell goes baseline. Stopped by Camille Groman to Woods. Prater drives to the baseline, pulls it back out, and throws it directly into the hands of Camille Groman. She's going to go the length of the floor for the layup.
Number 32, Camille Groman.
That ties it up at 2. Kaylin Woods goes inside to Prater. Prater in the lane. One dribble up against Chambers. Her shot short. She gets her own rebound and has it knocked away into the hands of Claire Higgerson, who gets it to Carmen Groman. She hustles up the floor. 2-on-3. Biffer, Carmen Groman inside to Chambers. Chambers puts up the shot. Too strong. Rebound, Lily McManus. She brings it the length of the floor. Stops on right wing. Pass goes inside to Kira Prater. Prater being guarded by 2 Hawks, but she's going to be fouled. And that foul will be on Carmen Groman.
Gibault foul number 12, Carmen Groman.
And the Hawks commit the first personal foul of the game. 5:23 to go in the first. Woods gets it into Prater. Prater out front to Townsend for 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Kira Prater, and she gets fouled. And that foul's going to be on
Foul number 34, Hope Chambers.
Hope Chambers. 2 fouls for the Hawks here in the early going. Mitchell in the left corner. Brings it up the wing to the top. Mitchell drives to the free throw line, gets it into Prater in the low post. Prater bounces it back out to Townsend. Gets back into Prater, who's going to travel. Turnover number 2 for the Dupo Lady Tigers. And the Hawks look to capitalize. Camille Groman's going to drive lane, put up the shot. No good. Rebound, McManus. Gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses half court with it. And has it almost stolen by Camille Groman. Prater to Townsend to Kaylin Woods. Woods feeds Prater. Prater with about a 10-footer. Rebound, Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman's going to be fouled by Kaylin Woods of the Tigers. And we're stuck in a 2-2 score. 4:16 to go in the first quarter. Olivia Biffer out on left wing, back to Biffer. Back to Higgerson on the wing to Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. To Carmen Groman. Tries to drive baseline, nothing happened. Gets it back out to her sister, and then she is going to be fouled.
Dupo foul number 15, Caitlin Townsend.
And they're reaching fouls on Caitlin Townsend of the Tigers. Her first, team second. Camille Groman onto the wing, Higgerson. Higgerson's going to try to go baseline. Tries to feed it in the chambers. Second effort gets it there. Biffer to Groman and Carmen Groman. She's going to go baseline. Out to Higgerson. Higgerson's got about a 12-footer, and she swishes it home.
Gibault basket number 13, Claire Higgerson.
Claire Higgerson makes it 4-2.
Gibault foul number 12.
But Carmen Groman's going to be called for her second foul of the first quarter. Lily McManus has a seat in favor of Marianne Imhoff of the Lady Tigers. Natalie Kellemeth checks in for Carmen Groman of the Hawks. Prater inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell loses the handle, picked up by Higgerson. Natalie Kellemeth brings it across. Gets it to Camille Groman to Claire Higgerson, or to Natalie Kellemeth. Biffer to Higgerson on left wing. To Camille Groman, feeds Higgerson in the lane. Higgerson goes inside to Kellemeth, and there's going to be a held ball, and that's going to favor the Tigers of Dupo.
Dupo possession on the held ball.
And they take control of the ball with 2:57 to go in the first. Lady Hawks showing pressure. Mitchell brings it up the right side, tries to go underneath Imhoff. She knocks it out to Townsend. Townsend to Imhoff to Woods. Woods sets up for a three and drains it.
Dupo basket number 12, Kaylin Woods.
Kellemeth to Biffer to Higgerson. Skip past the Kellemeth, bounce past to Higgerson. Higgerson a long three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Groman. She's too strong. Battling for the board is Chambers, and it's going to stay down underneath the bucket as it goes off of Kara Prater. I guess Keelan Woods' bucket was only a two-pointer, so the game sits in a 4-4 tie. Kellemeth to Higgerson to Kellemeth to Biffer. Groman. Biffer, long three. Circles out. Higgerson, return three off the front of the rim. Rebound, Townsend. Townsend brings it up the left side. To Prater from just beyond the free throw line, and she makes it. Prater makes it 6-4 with just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Higgerson on the wing to Biffer up top. Back to Higgerson on the wing. Higgerson goes to Camille Groman, whose jump shot is too long. Rebound by Marianne Imhoff. Imhoff threads the needle to Prater, who loses the ball. Picked up by Kellemeth. Gets it to Camille Groman's going to drive the length of the floor and makes it. Camille Groman ties it up at 6, and now the Hawks pressure ends in a turnover, and they turn it right back over to the Tigers with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kaylin Woods to Townsend. Townsend back out to Woods. To Prater inside. It'll be a foul on Camille Groman, her first.
Foul number 32, Camille Groman.
That's the fourth foul for the Lady Hawks. Kiera Prater comes out for Lily McManus. Peyton Kelemets checks in for Camille Groman. The Tigers have 32.8 seconds in the first quarter to get something done. The ball goes inside to Mitchell. She steps back with a high bank shot for two.
Dupo basket number 1, Addison Mitchell.
Now the Hawks have just over 20 seconds to tie or take the lead. Claire Higgerson, left wing to Biffer at the top. To Kelemets toward the right side. Peyton Kelemets tries to go baseline. It's going to go off of the foot of Addison Mitchell. And the Hawks are down to 8.3 seconds in the first. Down 2, 8-6. Peyton Kelemets will be looking to throw it in. Tries to get a bounce pass into Hope Chambers. She gets out to Higgerson. Higgerson, 3, makes it. So Claire Higgerson's three-pointer makes it 9-8 at the end of one. Lady Hawks will have first possession. During the break, Coach Parks will be putting the pressure on the Tigers. That's the game plan for here, at least early in the second quarter. Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. Starting five back in for the Hawks. Higgerson on left wing to Biffer way up front. Back to Higgerson. Cross court to Camille Groman to top to Higgerson. Or to Biffer to Higgerson. 4-3.
Double basket number 13, Claire Higgerson.
And then a turnover. Steal for the Hawks gives them the ball back, and they have a 12-8 lead early in the second quarter. Higgerson goes inside to Carmen Groman. She puts up a shot from the lane.
Double basket number 12, Carmen Groman. And a foul. Dupo foul is number 25, Marianne Imhoff.
Marianne Imhoff's foul is going to put Carmen Groman at the line for a three-point play. Oh, hits every part of the rim and circles out. Imhoff dishes to Mitchell, can't make the long shot. All the way down the floor is Olivia Biffer. Camille Groman feeds her. Her layup's too strong. Rebound. Chambers. Carmen Groman out to Higgerson. To Camille Groman. Camille Groman feeds it inside to Chambers, to Biffer. Higgerson for three. In and out. Rebound, McManus. And Mitchell will walk it up the floor for Dupo. Imhoff. Over the head of McManus. Another turnover for the Tigers. And a fresh flock of Hawks enter the game, including Maggie Altus, Natalie Kelemetz, Peyton Kelemetz, replacing Higgerson, Chambers, and Olivia Biffer. Carmen Groman getting some last-minute instructions from the bench, brings it across, sets up the offense. Natalie Kelemetz bounces back to the high post. Maggie Altus, Peyton Kelemetz, she's got to drive baseline. Shot's got to clear the rim. Into the hands of Townsend to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses half court. Bounce pass to Imhoff. Gets stolen by Camille Groman. Groman feeds Natalie Kelemetz. She's got to bring it back out to Carmen Groman. Groman to the baselines. Too strong with that shot. Rebound Mitchell. She's going to hustle it back up the floor for Dupo. The ball goes off her foot. She has to pick it up. And it will end up in a travel. Mitchell comes out of the game for Kylie Clace. For Dupo. Maggie Altus the inbound by her bench. Camille Groman crosses half court. 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Natalie Kelemetz to Peyton Kelemetz. She's going to travel. Third turnover for the Lady Hawks. Another steal for Camille Groman. She's going to go the length of the floor, put up the shot, and bank it home.
Basket number 32, Camille Groman. Dupo, timeout.
So, Dupo's 10th turnover will cause Matthew Carpenter, coach for the Dupo Tigers, to take a timeout with his team down 16-8 to the Lady Hawks and 5:08 to go in the first half. .508 to go in the second quarter. The Hawks have the Tigers doubled up at 16-8. Still applying full court pressure. Woods to Townsend. Imhoff off the front of the rim. Rebound. Carmen Groman. She's going to have it knocked out of her hands by Caitlin Townsend. Altus throws it into Camille Groman. She crosses the timeline. Cross to Natalie Kelemetz, who throws it way over the head of Peyton Kelemetz. Manis inbounds to Townsend. Gets it to Clace. And it's stolen by Carmen Groman, who goes in for the shot. Shot's too strong. It's going to end up out of bounds with Lily McManus hitting the floor for Dupo. More subs for the Hawks. Chambers, Biffer, Higgerson come in for Altus and the Kelemetzes. Kara Prater checks in for the Dupo Lady Tigers. That ball must have gone off a Tiger because it's Hawks ball under the bucket with just under 4.5 minutes. Olivia Biffer goes baseline, loses control. Picked up by Caitlin Townsend. She brings it across the floor. And Kaylin Woods can't handle it. It goes off of her and out of bounds right in front of the student section. And they let her have it. Camille Groman brings it across to Biffer. Biffer tries to go inside, but nobody's home. It's picked up by Townsend. Marianne Imhoff down low to Clace. It's got to go off the foot of Camille Groman and out of bounds. Actually, it's going to be a foul. Foul on Camille Groman, her second. Team's first of the quarter. Mitchell checks back into the game for Caitlin Townsend. Prater gets the ball into Woods. Goes inside to Prater. Prater strong to the hoop, and it's good.
Dupo basket number 20, Kira Prater.
Prater gets the first 2 points for Dupo in this quarter. Hawks up 16-10. Biffer, Groman, Higgerson. Biffer, Groman, Higgerson, Carmen Groman in the left corner to her sister. Inside to Hope Chambers. And Hope Chambers is going to be fouled.
Dupo foul number 25, Marianne Imhoff.
Marianne Imhoff commits her second personal. She's going to come out of the game for Casey Durham. Carmen Groman trying to get the ball in. Does so to Chambers up high. Biffer. One dribble. She picks it up. Looks the dish. She's got to be knocked to the floor by Kaylin Woods.
Dupo foul number 12, Kaylin Woods.
That's Woods' second, team third. Woods comes out of the game for Caitlin Roberts of Dupo. Camille Groman to Biffer. Biffer bounce pass to Higgerson, back to Biffer on right wing. Carmen Groman, she's going to drive to the lane. Camille Groman for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Roberts. Roberts gets it up the floor to Clace. Clace gets off a tough shot. Hits the rim, no good. Rolls toward the bench, picked up by Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. Higgerson sets up for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, Caitlin Roberts. Here come the Tigers. Roberts to Durham. To Prater, no good. Rebound, Chambers to Camille Groman. 2:25 to go in the half. Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. She's going to drive baseline. She puts up the shot. Too strong. Clears the rim. And a turnover by the Tigers. Camille Groman with yet another steal. To Higgerson out on the wing. She has it knocked away by Mitchell. And another battle for the ball near half court. And there's going to be a foul. First foul for Kylie Clace of Dupo. Maggie Altus checking back into the game for Olivia Biffer. Camille Groman with 2 minutes, dribbles out front. Cross court, Carmen Groman. Shot is short, rebound, Kira Prater. Prater crosses the half court line. Goes right, out to Mitchell. Addison Mitchell brings it to the top of the key. Roberts tries to dish through the baseline, but has it kicked out of bounds by the Hawks. Minute 33 to go in the half. Prater looking to inbound. Gets it out to Casey Durham. Durham to Roberts. Bounce pass inside. Clace can't get it to go. Rebound. Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. Minute 20 for the Hawks. Camille Groman hustles it up. Gets it to Chambers. Goes out to Higgerson. Back to Camille Groman to Higgerson. Carmen Groman for two and makes it.
Gibault basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Carmen Groman's sixth point makes it 18-10 in favor of Gibault. And Mitchell, while being defended by Camille Groman, steps on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover, Tigers. And the Hawks have 55 seconds in the half to extend their lead. Camille Groman drives to the center lane, puts up the shot off the back of the rim. She gets her own rebound, has it knocked away by Mitchell. She grabs it and starts hustling it back up the floor. Has it stolen by Camille Groman, who loses the ball herself. And now we're going to have a held ball.
Dupo possession on the held ball.
Dupo retains possession. Kennedy Cooper comes in for Carmen Groman. Natalie Kelmitz comes in for Camille Groman. Prater gets the ball in, gets the ball back as she steps in bounds. She's in the middle of the lane. Out to Roberts. Roberts inside to Prater. She tries to get a shot off, no good. She gets the rebound, too strong. Battle for the rebound again. Chambers gets it. Gets it to Altus, who gets it to Kelmitz. 15 seconds. Higgerson settles it down. Kelmitz to Cooper. Back to Kelmitz. Kelmitz drives to the free throw lines, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Chambers. She's got to be blocked from behind by Roberts. And time will expire here in the second quarter with the Hawks leading the Dupo Tigers by a score of 18-10. So the Hawks will have first possession here in the second half. Both teams throwing all their starters back on the floor. Groman to Groman to Groman to Olivia Biffer. Biffer to Higgerson. Higgerson feeds Carmen Groman inside the lane. Outside the Camille Groman is going to be called for traveling. Turnover number 5 for the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks still showing full court pressure. Mitchell. Townsend tried to pass it to McManus, who was setting a screen for her. She got the ball back and then loses it to Biffer. Biffer tries to go to the length of the floor, but has it knocked away by a Tiger and out of bounds. Hawks ball underneath the hoop. Claire Higgerson gets the ball in. Camille Groman takes the baseline, puts it off the side of the backboard. Gathered in by Caitlin Townsend. Townsend tries to bring it up the floor. She has it stolen by Camille Groman, who saves it from going out of bounds. Ends up in the hands of Carmen Groman. Back to Camille, who goes inside to Carmen from the middle of the lane. Shot is no good. Rebound, Addison Mitchell. Mitchell to the top of the key. Prater from just inside the three-point line. Doesn't make it. Rebound, Camille Groman zips around a couple of Tigers. Bounce pass to Higgerson. Higgerson puts up a shot. And it's good.
Jump-ball basket, number 13, Claire Higgerson.
First points of the second half belong to the Hawks, and they're up 20-10. Townsend to Woods. Woods in the middle, Prater. Prater puts up a shot, it's no good. She tries to get it to Townsend while she's falling out of bounds, but it's going to be picked up by Carmen Groman, and then it goes out of bounds off of another Tiger. Hope Chambers, the inbound in front of the Dupo bench. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman goes inside to Biffer. Outside to Carmen Groman. Glances the side of the rim into the arms of Lily McManus. She's good across half court with him. Guarded by Higgerson. Townsend tries to go inside, has it knocked away. Claire Higgerson picks it up. I have 17 turnovers now for Dupo. Carmen Groman drives baseline. Shot is short. She gets the rebound. Tries to bank one home. No good. Dupo rebounds. That's Prater, and then ends up in a held ball, which will benefit the Lady Tigers. Kylie Clace comes in for Caitlin Townsend, and Mary Imhoff replaces Lily McManus in the Dupo lineup. Clace brings it up, takes it to the left side, goes all the way to the baseline, gets cut off by Carmen Groman. Now she's looking to get rid of the ball. She does. Woods thinks about a three, brings it to the lane. She's going to be fouled on the floor.
Gibault foul number 15, Olivia Biffer.
That foul's on Olivia Biffer, her first. 5:07 to go in the third. Ball comes into Imhoff. Imhoff to Clace. Clace is going to get called for the double dribble. Camille Groman walks it up for the Lady Hawks. Comes to the left side. Higgerson on the wing. Tries to go across to Camille Groman, but gets picked off by Clace. Clace with a shot from the middle of the lane falls.
Dupo basket, number 10, Kylie Clace.
Kylie Clace's first points of the game make it 20-12 in favor of Gibault. Camille Groman drives into the lane. Can't get it to go, and then she tries to pass to Claire Higgerson, but it gets by her and out of bounds. Roberts checks into the game for Mitchell for Dupo. And the Calamettes come in for Olivia Biffer and Claire Higgerson for Gibault. Throw-in goes right into the hands of Carmen Groman to Camille Groman for 2.
Basket number 32, Camille Groman.
Camille Groman makes it 22-12 in favor of the Hawks. Prater drives lane, gets it out to Roberts. Back to Prater. Prater, a long jumper, is off the front of the rim. It's tracked down by Camille Groman. She's got to slow it down as she did not have the numbers to force the issue. She's going to go inside to Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman loses it to Chambers. She steps back for a shot. No good. Gets her own rebound. Too strong with the second shot. Carmen Groman tries to put up a shot while she's falling to the floor. And she'll go to the line. She'll go to the line because of the third foul for Marianne Imhoff. And Carmen Groman's at the line for 2. First one's good.
Carmen Groman at the line for the Hawks.
Carmen's second is also good. Maggie Altus comes into the game for Hope Chambers. Hawks still keeping the pressure. Ball comes in on the run to Woods. Woods is going to be fouled by Natalie Kellemetz as they go up the floor toward the bucket. And Kellemetz is first. DuPont ball underneath their own bucket. Comes out the Woods at the point, back into Prater down low. Prater jump shot in the lane. She's going to be fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2.
Gibault foul number 2, Peyton Kellemetz.
Peyton Kellemetz. Peyton Kellemetz's first foul puts Prater at the line, and she misses her first one.
Kira Prater at the line for the Tigers.
Kira Prater's second. Swishes home.
Dupo, timeout.
Coach Barry Parks will use this opportunity to take a timeout with his team up 24-13 with 3:34 to go in the third quarter. Maggie Altus starts play by throwing it into Camille Groman, who brings it across half court. Natalie Kellemetz. Back to Camille Groman to Natalie Kellemetz. She comes toward the left wing in front of her own bench. Gets to Peyton Kellemetz to Maggie Altus inside. the loose ball is going to end up in a push on Carmen Groman. It's Carmen Groman's third, team's fourth in the quarter. The long inbound gets knocked away by Natalie Kellemetz, controlled by Carmen Groman. Natalie Kellemetz bounce pass to Carmen Groman. Back to Kellemetz. To Carmen Groman. Camille Groman inside to Altus, but Altus is going to take some steps. Travel call. Higgerson and Chambers coming to the game for Peyton Kellemetz and Maggie Altus. Dupo gets the ball in. Woods works around a pick and then throws into the hands of Natalie Kellemetz. Another turnover. Kellemetz takes an ill-advised shot and then touches the ball while stepping on the end line. Hawks lead 24-13, 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Prater takes the inbound, gets it up to Clace. Clace puts in the layup for two.
Gibault basket, number 10, Kylie Clace.
Makes it 24-15 in favor of Gibault. Natalie Kellemetz on the wing. To Higgerson, back to Kellemetz on right wing. She's going to go to baseline. Pick up her dribble. Bounce pass to Chambers. To Carmen Groman. Camille Groman back to Carmen Groman. Out on the wing to Kellemetz. Kellemetz bounce pass to Camille Groman. She tries to take it inside. She finally gets to the bucket and makes a layup.
Camille Groman.
26-15. Prater drives to the hole. Misses her shot. Rebound, Carmen Groman. And the Hawks with a minute and a half or so to go here in the third quarter. Lead by 11. Loose ball is going to go off a Hawk and out of bounds. Turnover gives Dupo the ball in front of the Hawk bench. But before we get back into play, Coach Parks calls timeout with a minute 29 to go in the third quarter. His team up 26-15. Kaylin Woods throws it in to Kira Prater. Prater carries the ball to the left side. Picks up her dribble to Clace. Clace drives right, puts up a running jump shot. No good. Rebound, Camille Groman. Groman gets it up the floor to Olivia Biffer, who puts up a shot and has it thrown right back at her by Kaylin Woods. Goes off of Woods and out of bounds. Lady Hawks ball with a minute 7 to go in the third. Higgerson throws it into the hands of Woods. Turnover. Prater ends up with the ball. She takes it to the hole. A couple of shots go up, miss the mark. Prater with another one. Also misses. Rebound, Camille Groman. She's going to be fouled by number 10, Kylie Clace.
Dupo foul, number 10, Kylie Clace.
Clace's second is the team's second in the quarter. Molly Steibel checks in for Carmen Groman for the Hawks. 47 seconds to go in the third. Camille Groman fakes a move inside to Molly Steibel. Skip pass to Olivia Biffer. Back to Groman. Steibel feeds Chambers inside in the low post. Back out to Groman. To Biffer. Higgerson. 3 from the corner. Off the rim. No good. Rebound Steibel. 25 seconds now. And Hope Chambers throws it to right into the hands of Mitchell, who loses control, and Biffer picks it up to Higgerson. Out to Camille Groman. Biffer for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Marianne Imhoff. Imhoff crosses half court. Tries to get the ball to Mitchell, but it's knocked out of bounds by Camille Groman, who appears to maybe have jammed her finger on that. Sure sounded like it from where I'm sitting. 6 seconds for the Tigers to get something done. Prater can't get the shot off. Gets it to the top of the key where Kaylin Townsend puts up a shot that misses. And we'll go into the fourth quarter with the Hawks up by 11, 26-15. Gibault will have first possession of the fourth quarter. Looking at the scorebook, I see only 3 Hawks have points. That's Carmen and Camille Groman and Claire Higgerson. Steibel to Camille Groman, back to Steibel. Steibel goes inside to Altus. Altus throws it away and then has a steal by Camille Groman. Camille Groman drives to the lane, gets up a shot off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound, puts up another shot and swishes it. Hawks strike first in the fourth quarter. Mitchell going to go through the baseline. Bounce pass out to Townsend, and then the ball gets loose, goes out of bounds. Off the Tigers, Hawks ball. Dupo chooses not to put on any pressure, being down 13 with just over 7 to go in the game. Camille Groman, Katie Altus tries to bank one home from the middle of the lane, can't get it to go. Rebound, Townsend, Woods carries it across. Tries to go inside. Miscommunication. Camille Groman on the other end is going to be fouled by Woods, and will go to the line for 2.
Dupo foul number 12, Kaylin Woods.
Woods' third foul. We'll give 2 opportunities for free throws to Camille Groman. Camille's first. In and out. Second free throw for Camille. Falls. 29-15 now. Favor of the Hawks. Prater. Townsend for 3. Air ball. Rebound. Groman. She hustles it up. They got the numbers this time, but the pass goes too high for Molly Steibel and out of bounds. That'll send the ball the other way with the Tigers. 6:37 to go in the game. Imhoff tries to go deep, intercepted. Olivia Biffer from the wing, rebound. Katie Altus. But the ball ends up in the hands of Kaylin Woods. She's going to try to walk it across with Biffer guarding her. She tries to deliver the ball to Prater, but it goes through her legs and to the arms of Camille Groman, who gathers it in. Higgerson in the corner. Is going to drive through the lane. Gets off a shot. No good. Going for the rebound, Katie Altus is going to be called for the foul, going over the back.
Gibault foul number 30, Katie Altus.
Carmen Groman returns to the game for Molly Steibel. Kaylin Woods will inbound for Dupo. Another try for a deep pass ends up in a turnover. This time, Biffer with the steal. Ball goes inside to Carmen Groman. There's a fight for it. And Carmen Groman's going to be called for an offensive foul.
Foul number 12, Carmen Groman.
Carmen's fourth. Brooke Hagedorn comes in for Olivia Biffer. Prater inbounds to Mitchell. Mitchell crosses the half line. Townsend, Mitchell drives baseline around Camille Groman and gets the bucket.
Dupo basket number 1, Addison Mitchell.
29-17 Gibault, 5:34 to go in the game. Hagedorn has the ball pop in the air. Mitchell picks it up. Mitchell goes up against Carmen Groman with her 4 fouls. She can't do much, and Mitchell makes the bucket. Hawks up 10. Camille Groman drives to the lane and puts one off the board and in.
Basket number 32, Camille Groman. Gibault, timeout.
Camille Groman's latest points give the Hawks a 31-19 lead with 5:08 to go in the game. A quick game reset here. The Hawks are up over the Dupo Tigers, 31-19. 5:08 to go in the game. Carmen Groman of the Hawks has 4 fouls. Imhoff gets it into Prater. Prater trying to get around Carmen Groman. Gets it to Townsend to Woods. Woods at the top of the key. Out to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to put up the 3. Off the rim. Camille Groman, rebound. She's going to try to outrun and does so, but her layup's too strong. Kellemetz with the rebound. Her shot is no good. Camille Groman comes back to get the rebound and gets fouled. That's Imhoff's 4th personal. Camille Groman at the line for 2. She makes the first one. Lily McManus comes into the game for Marianne Imhoff. As Camille Groman looks to make her 3rd free throw in a row. And gets it. 33-19. And then Camille Groman with another steal.
People foul number 1, Addison Mitchell.
Addison Mitchell with the foul. Her first, team's 3rd in the quarter. Camille Groman, the Hawks' point leader, has been rebounding, stealing. She's been all over the floor. Here she goes again. This ball is going to get popped out of bounds. Last touch by Camille Groman. Dupo takes over with 4:22 to go in the game. That inbound attempt goes off of Hope Chambers and out of bounds. The Hawks have been guarding against the long inbound pass, but the Tigers keep trying to do it, but they go low this time. Prater carries it across to Mitchell. Gets by Mitchell and out of bounds. Turnover number 25 by my count for Dupo. Alexa Davis comes into the game for Natalie Kellemetz. Kylie Clace checks in for Mitchell. Camille Groman goes inside to Chambers. Out to Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. Carmen Groman feeds Chambers in the low post. She's going to be fouled on the shot by Lily McManus.
Dupo foul number 11, Lily McManus.
Hope Chambers goes to the line for 2. First one's no good.
Hope Chambers at the line for the Hawks.
Chambers' second offering off the back of the rim. Rebound, Clace. Clace brings it up, tries to get it underneath the Woods and throws it out of bounds. Gibault 33, Dupo 19. 3:52 remaining in the game. Again, Camille Groman walks it up the floor to Davis. Higgerson to Groman. Tries to go inside to Carmen Groman. Gets knocked away by the Tigers. And then down on the other end of the floor is another steal for the Hawks. Carmen Groman takes it to the hole and banks it home.
Basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
The inbound comes to Prater. She crosses the half line. She's going to try to drive to the hole. She puts up a shot. It is going to be a blocking foul called on Camille Groman, I believe. Yes, Camille Groman.
Gibault foul number 32, Camille Groman.
That's her 3rd. Team's 3rd in the quarter. Townsend, Davis hits a Clace cutting inside. She's going to get fouled as she puts up a shot. She gets it to fall.
Basket number 10, Kylie Clace. And a foul. Gibault fouls number 32, Camille Groman.
Camille Groman has 2 quick fouls to give her 4. Clace at the line for 1. Makes it. (35-22). 3 minutes to go. Groman throws an airmail to Claire Higgerson. Clace to dribble the ball up for the Tigers. Prater. Woods. Woods at Townsend. She loses the handle. Picked up by Chambers. Chambers is going to try to get it to Camille Groman. It's knocked out by a Tiger. Gibault ball. Chambers is inbound. Gets knocked out by Kaylin Woods again. Chambers gets this one into Higgerson. To Davis. Davis has a sneak attack from behind by Woods, who picks up the ball. Gets it to Townsend for a quick three. No good. Rebound Woods. Quick return for two.
Dupo basket, number 12, Kaylin Woods. Dupo, timeout.
Coach Carpenter for Dupo calls the timeout with 2:20 to go. Gibault Hawks lead the Dupo Tigers, 35-24. Dupo Tigers showing a little pressure now, but they back off. Olivia Bifford to Groman. Groman's going to drive to the hoop and makes her layup. Carmen Groman makes it 37-24. Back on the other end, Dupo gets a shot off. No good. Camille Groman with the rebound. She's going to pick up the pace and bring it up the floor, and is going to be fouled by Kaylin Woods. That's Woods' fourth. Put Camille Groman back at the charity stripe.
At the line for the Hawks.
This is her third set of free throws this quarter. Camille Groman's first is good. Her second one is good as well. She's 5 of 6 from the line this game. She makes it 39-24, minute 47 to go. Prater fighting off Carmen Groman. But Carmen Groman's going to get called for the push and will foul out of this game.
Gibault foul number 12, Carmen Groman. Kira Prater going to the line for the Tigers.
Molly Steibel coming for Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman leaves the game with 12 points. Meanwhile, Kira Prater makes the first of her 2 free throws for the Lady Tigers. Her second one doesn't fall. Chambers with a good defensive board. And the Hawks have a minute 37 in the game. Camille Groman, Molly Steibel. Steibel, skip pass, has it knocked away by Clace. Clace picks up the loose ball, throws it into the arms of Camille Groman. She's going to take it to the hole and be fouled on her shot. That foul's going to be on Prater.
Dupo foul number 20, Kira Prater.
Kira Prater's first foul. We'll put Groman back at the line.
Camille Groman back to the line for the Hawks.
Her first is good.
Checking in the game for the Hawks, number 2, Peyton Calumetz. Checking out of the game for the Hawks, senior.
Peyton Calumetz checks in for senior Claire Higgerson, who gets a nice round of applause from the crowd here at Hustedde Gymnasium. Couple of substitutions for the Tigers. As Camille Groman sets up for her second free throw. She swishes that one. And she will come out of the game. A nice final regular season game for Camille Groman. She's replaced by Natalie Calumetz, and the Dupo Lady Tigers have a minute 19. Ball comes into Casey Durham to Woods. Woods goes into the low post, and there's going to be a hold by Peyton Calumetz, her second foul. That's going to put Lily McManus at the line for 2.
Lily McManus at the line for the Tigers.
McManus makes her first. Maggie Altus and Kennedy Cooper come in for Hope Chambers and Molly Steibel for the Hawks. Lily McManus at the line for her second. Goes off the front of the rim. And Maggie Altus comes down with the board. Last minute of play in the game. Biffer, Natalie Calumetz. Peyton Calumetz, back to Natalie. Biffer in the corner for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound is going to go off of Kennedy Cooper and out of bounds. Dupo ball with 42.9. The inbound goes out of bounds right at half court. Olivia Biffer will come out of the game for Katie Altus. Peyton Calumetz throws the ball in at Kennedy Cooper. Cooper to the free throw line. Maggie Altus. She picks up her dribble to Peyton to Natalie Calumetz. Natalie Calumetz is going to be bumped by Kylie Clace.
Dupo foul number 10, Kylie Clace.
And it's Kylie Clace's third foul. Is going to put Natalie Calumetz at the line for 2. Natalie's first. That's good. Second one is good as well. Calumetz's first 2 points of the game make it 43-26. Lady Hawks. Clace drives right. Woods down in the corner being guarded by Altus. She's got to get a push from Altus. That'll put Woods at the line for 2.
Gibault foul number 31, Maggie Altus. Caitlin Woods at the line for the Tigers.
Woods' first one does not fall. She makes a second. 15 seconds now. Hawks up 43-27. Peyton Calumetz, Kennedy Cooper to Katie Altus. 5 seconds now. Altus drives baseline, puts up the shot. Too strong. And that will end the game. The Hawks take this one over the Dupo Lady Tigers by a score of 43-27. We'll wrap this one up in a minute.
Congratulations both teams on a well-played game, and good luck as you head towards your regional. Thanks for your support of high school athletics, and please drive home safely. Remember, alert today, alive tomorrow.
So the Hawks soar over the Tigers tonight and win by the final score 43-27. Senior Camille Groman celebrates senior night by putting in 19 points. Her counterpoint for Dupo was Kira Prater. She scored 8. Also for the Hawks, senior Claire Higgerson had a total of 10. The girls' next game is our next broadcast on YouTube. That will be a regional match against the Steelville Warriors Saturday afternoon at 2 p.m. Gibault faced off against Steelville only once this year. That was back on January 21st when the Hawks fell to the Warriors on the road by a score of 40-37. Let's hope Saturday's home court advantage benefits the girls Saturday afternoon. For Maggie Malone in the Hawks Nest, I am Kurt Pullman signing off. Gibault Catholic High School appreciates your support. Stay safe, everybody.